Hey there, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Where's Your Bookmark? Dog. Hey there, Internet, and welcome to another Right, I've had a YouTube channel for 5 years. I know what I'm doing. Okay, go. Phone. Hey there, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Where's Your Bookmark? Today, I am thrilled to be talking about A.S. King's upcoming novel, Reality Boy. I am a huge fan of A.S. King, and I have been for a while. All of her books are exceptional, and this one just keeps showing that she has still quite a lot to talk about. In Reality Boy, readers meet Gerald. His life changed when he was 5 years old when his mom opened the door and let the TV crews into their house. He was dubbed the Crapper, an incredibly angry boy who would crap on things around the house to try to get attention. But the thing about reality TV, it's not that realistic, and it certainly doesn't show the whole story. Now 17 years old, Gerald is still trying to deal with the repercussions of his TV 15 Minutes of Fame and how it's affected his life, his family, and his future. Reality Boy does a great job of talking about those things that people don't want to talk about. I was very uncomfortable at times reading this book because the truth is so raw, and that's just how Gerald sees the world. I was really impressed with how blunt he was. Sometimes it was scary, especially when it came to his anger. He has anger management issues. He is violent at times, but he says what he thinks, and he doesn't hold back. And while sometimes it was frightening, a lot of times it was actually just really refreshing, that boldness. Sometimes I wish I could do that and say those things that come to mind. But A.S. King does a great job of showing this tug and pull about, while sometimes it could be liberating to say those things, other times it can be horrible, and sometimes the consequences can be truly terrifying. The segments of Gerald's world come together in very interesting ways. You have the people he works with and the kind of relationship he has with them, how they see him. You have Gerald at school, who he is in special education because of his anger issues, and I am thrilled to see A.S. King portray special ed as a good thing. I have a very dear friends who are special education teachers, and I'm a teacher myself, so seeing special ed, I feel, portrayed accurately was so fantastic to me. And then you also have Gerald's family, which has its whole own set of issues that it unfolds in this way that by the end I had no idea how I got there, but it was so well paced and designed that all of these different facets of his life fit together, and you totally understand why Gerald is the way he is. I'm not saying he's the most likable guy on the planet, but he certainly has a very full character to him. He's very three-dimensional. You might not understand him, but on one way or another, you get him. There's something about him that I feel a lot of people can identify with. Maybe it's only a small part, but there's something about him that's universal. I also particularly like the very main premise of this book in evaluating reality television, and maybe it's ironic that I'm saying this in a video to the internet, but the camera only shows so much. This is not the whole story, certainly, and I really liked how the flashbacks showed how Gerald, even at 5 and 6 and 7 years old sometimes, he knew that it wasn't the whole story, but it was just a matter of time for him to find a way to get his full story out. I want to thank the people at Little Brown Teen for sending me this ARC. I requested it at ALA, and they were nice enough to send it to me. I am looking very much forward to sharing this title when it comes out in October with my students and just readers in general. If you like A.S. King's previous novels, check this one out. It's different. There's no elements of magical realism going on here, just stark reality in its most honest, rawest sense. All of my usual links are down below. Comments are always welcome, and that's it for me for now. Take care. Bye!